Welcome back to Mac Talks. Football and Barcelona have finally made another signing. They have signed Marcus Rashford on a season-long loan from Manchester United with an option to buy. And the saga of Marcus Rashford and Manchester United is finally over. And Barcelona have the saga for Barcelona to get a new winger, to get a new forward is finally over. They have tried different players. It started all with Nico Williams. That was a real saga at the start of June. It went on for the entirety of that month. They moved on towards Luis Diaz after Nico Williams rejected them, and Luis Diaz, Liverpool were not really prepared to let him go, and Barcelona basically really did not have the funds to move through for that move. And then finally they Marcus Rashford was one of the players that Barcelona wanted, and Hansi Flick wanted as well, and they finally have agreed to bring Rashford to Barcelona, and he has signed and he is officially going to be a Barcelona player. And I think it's a really smart signing. I think it's a really interesting and shrewd signing as well. The fact that basically what has really helped Barcelona in this regard, and Rashford as well, that they cannot really pay the amount that Rashford would have come. They don't really have that much money to pay Manchester United, and Manchester United were always going to ask for a big amount. Around 40 to 50 million pounds was going to be the demand for Marcus Rashford, but Barcelona, let's be very honest, they were not really willing to pay for that amount, and they really did not have the money to pay that amount as well. So this long move is going to help in different ways. Rashford always wanted to leave Manchester United, so to get an out. I mean, he went to Aston Villa last season, and now he's going to Barcelona. And as I said, it's a loan move. It helps Barcelona's finances firstly, and secondly, it gives them the option to see whether it's going to work out. Rashford at Barcelona is going to work out or not. So it's a good deal for Barcelona in terms of that as well, and for Rashford as well. I mean, in my opinion, he did much better at Villa than he did at Manchester United, and but Aston Villa chose to not sign him permanently, and he got a better chance. I mean, you are going to Barcelona. Every player would want to play for Barcelona, apart from if you are a true Real Madrid fan. Apart from that, I think every player would want to go and play for Barcelona, and Manchester Marcus Rashford has gotten their chance. He's going to be in the Champions League. He's going to be competing for the title at Barcelona against Real Madrid, and he would love to prove everybody wrong. I have said this before, and I think the other people, Gary Lineker, said this as well tonight, that there is something wrong at Manchester United. What is happening at that club, nobody knows, but it feels like there is something wrong. I mean, players that have left Manchester United, they go to different clubs and they started performing, and it's not like just one single place, one single position. You have David De Gea, he left and went to Fiorentina, and he became amazing. Aaron Wan-Bissaka went to West Ham, he was one of their best players. Anthony at Real Betis. I mean, there aren't so many options. There are of course going to be one or two players that didn't work out. For example, Jadon Sancho did not really work out at Chelsea. Marcus Rashford himself, he had a decent enough time at Aston Villa, but at Manchester United, it is not really working out for them. So Rashford knows this is an important part of his career. He's still 27, 28. He can go to Barcelona. He can, he's gonna go there. He's gonna, and the thing is, he's a versatile player. He can play as the lone striker. He can play on the wings as well. So you have that versatility with Marcus Rashford as well. He has got an amazing pace. He's a poacher. He is going to help you score the goals as well. He's really good with his feet as well, and I think he's one of those confidence type players that he needs the confidence of the manager, and the way that he has talked about Hansi Flick, and I think Hansi Flick realizes that as well. The conversation that has happened between those two, I think that is one of the major aspects that has helped them to come in, and I think that is going to give Marcus Rashford a lot of confidence. And I think the one thing that is going to help him is the pace of La Liga is a bit slower than the pace of Premier League, and I think that is going to help him as well. It is more technical, of course, but the type of player that Rashford is, I think it is going to suit him more in this part of his career. And as I said, his confidence is really down, and I think him going to Barcelona and playing there and scoring the goals that he's going to score, in my opinion, I think he's going to be a very good player at Barcelona. And as I said, Hansi Flick having a full confidence in him and giving him the confidence that you are my main man, I think that is going to help Marcus Rashford as well. And again, this is basically a World Cup year. He wants to get back into that England squad. He wants to play that next World Cup, and this move, if he doesn't make that move, I don't think he goes to to the World Cup. I think he's going to come to Barcelona. I think he's going to have an important season. I think he's going to have a good season, and I think he can make that a trip to the US for the World Cup. So that's going to be on his mind as well, and it is going to help Barcelona in regards as well. I mean, Lewandowski was injured for quite a long time last year, and during that time they struggled a bit. You are going to have Marcus Rashford, as I said, he can come in and he can play that lone striker role as well. But if he wants, if Hansi Flick wants him to play towards the wings as well, he can play on that left hand side. Rafinha, can get the rest. If he wants to play at the right hand side, Jamal can have a rest as well, or they can interchange as well. He's really good with that with as well. When Nico Williams was mentioned a lot, there was rumors that Hansi Flick wants Rafinha to play through the middle, and he wants Williams towards that left hand side. So maybe Hansi Flick is thinking about that as well. Maybe he's gonna tell Rafinha to go play more centrally, and he wants Rashford towards the left hand side. Or as I said, he can swap them both of them as well. So as I said, it's a really good signing. It's a smart signing by Barcelona. They see if he works out. In my opinion, he's gonna work out, and then they have that option to buy as well. If it doesn't work out, okay, they tried something, it did not work out, and he goes back to Manchester United. But in my opinion, I think it's going to work out. I think it's going to be a very smart signing at the end of the season, and I think he's going to sign up permanently. For Manchester United, I mean, they wanted him gone. I mean, Ruben Amorim never really liked him. I don't know what the situation was with him and Amorim. I mean, it didn't really just work out with them, and it's basically as happened. And everybody expected him to leave, but nobody really expected him to go to Barcelona. But for Manchester United, it was that he gets away. They would have preferred him to sell him, but they were not really able to do that. It just shows how much bad blood it had happened between Manchester United and Marcus Rashford, that they were willing to let him go on a loan as well. I mean, they as I said, they could have easily got 40 to 45 to 50 million for him being an English player and all that. But he's in that point of his career, unfortunately, like nobody really came in for him, and the only hope they had was Barcelona, and now and even then Barcelona got him on loan. So Manchester United, the only positive thing in my opinion that Manchester United could see of this deal is that he's going to be off the wage bill, and the manager has gotten rid of one less player from the squad who is not on good terms with the manager and with the club as well. So overall, I think it's a very good signing. Manchester United are happy. Rashford is extremely happy, and I think Barcelona have made a very smart signing without spending that much money, without getting in trouble, with La Liga, with their finances and everything. And they've gotten a very good player that could turn out to be a very smart player. I mean, for example, I mean, Scott McTominay. Look at Scott McTominay. Every Manchester United fan, everybody said that he cannot do anything, and he became the Serie A player of the year last year. He was the main, instrumental and influential in Napoli winning the league. And Marcus Rashford, could turn out to be the same player for Barcelona. He's gonna score the goals, and I promise you, I think he's gonna score, a good amount, 15-20 goals. He can really score with the players that he has, with the service that he's gonna get. I think it's going to turn out to be a really good signing. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the entire situation. Barcelona fans, are you excited about Rashford coming to your team, or do you think it's an underwhelming signing? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye bye.